Okay, I am back. It's actually the next day right now because right after I went to use the bathroom, uh, contact started acting up. Yeah, and also my dumb behind realized after I had closed out FL Studio that I forgot to save the changes that I made to the drums. So I went ahead and off camera just try to put everything back to where it was. I mean, it might be in different places now. I don't know, but I have them all linked back up again, and I guess it doesn't really matter where exactly they are here, as long as they all have their separate mixer tracks, it'll be fine. Let's see, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make sure real quick. Okay, so now it's time for me to remove this. Actually, hold on, undo that. I'm just going to turn off this track. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Just in case I need to use it again later, I can just keep it here for now. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the, oh yeah, hold on, I can't do it like that. I need to actually drag the audio file in here. Okay, why is it doing that? Why is the, oh yeah, you guys can't see this, but I have the File Explorer open. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oops, okay. It, I exported it from the beginning. So wait. Oh crap, I'm stretching it, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm not. Huh? Okay. What's this? Okay, I'm also gonna keep the bass off for now. I'm honestly not sure how I'm gonna incorporate the bass as of yet. But I want to hear how it sounds with just the electric storm guitar where I had it before. Also gonna keep this off. See, now where's the channel? Why is it only showing that? If I solo this, am I just gonna hear the? Okay, good. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, yeah, everything else can come on except this. I don't need this. I'm just keeping this here as a formality in case I still need to make changes to the guitar pattern at some point. But if I don't need to, then I'll just get rid of it before I make the final export. I just want to see how this sounds without all the lag. But yeah, I think I got rid of it from there because I wanted to, oh, what's the, okay, okay, I guess I can just put in, oh yeah, I did that because when I loop it, I can just put this back in again. Yeah, hold on, if I do this, yeah, that, oh, why does it do this? Okay, actually, give me a second here. Maybe this was a bad idea. Actually, the tail goes on for kind of a long time here. So if I just do this, then it should be seamless. Okay, hold on, wrong spot, wrong spot. Shoot, yeah, that is the incorrect spot. That is the beginning. That's not what I want. No. Oh, wait, hold on. Or maybe I can fix this if I do this, maybe? Oh, there's not enough space for that. I might have to re-export it, and I didn't want to have to do that. Hold on, I kind of want to see how this sounds, though. What the heck? What is that? That's new. that's new. What does tension do? Crossfade. I mean, I'm seeing this for the first time, so I'm kind of just wondering what this does. Well, this is the first time I've tried to link up two of the same audio file together. We'll hold shift to make time. What does that mean? Okay, now I believe the reason though I exported this as a shorter file was because I wanted to have a little more control over where this part actually comes in. Yeah, I just want to have a little more control over it. But I think that kind of backfired. I don't think I really needed that. Yeah, I'll figure out how to. You know, I'm just gonna keep going and see where this goes. I'm not gonna keep stopping over that stuff. But I still have some areas left to. I was planning on putting another section here, which is why it abruptly stops here before this part repeats. Actually, now, hold on. I can put on this bass. How does it sound with the bass? Apparently that bass is coming through kind of loud. I mean, it might sound like that. It doesn't really sound like that to me. Maybe it's because I'm listening through headphones, but I'm gonna trust the meter. build up? Oh, I guess I stopped building out the base there. But let me see though. What is the difference within that? I can barely hear the bass, like, at all. Maybe it's because it's playing the same notes as the guitar. I wonder if I turned up the high end at all on this, or maybe I need to turn the guitar down. No, it seems like the guitar is fine. But something's driving this up. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hold on, let me pay attention. Maybe if I link this to the reverb channel. Holy crap. I'm killing the freaking meter by doing that. Uh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Or maybe I should if I turn the bass down even more and then send it. I might have to listen to this on my car speakers. I know the bass is way stronger in there. I don't know if it's too much bass. But that seems to add a bit of a touch to this, though. It being in the reverb, it being connected to the reverb track. Maybe if I make the bass have no gap in the notes. I can try that. That way it's playing notes constantly. It has a bit of melodic contrast. You can hear the reverb as I put in the notes. I honestly forgot which key I wrote this piece in. It's been a while. this is still suffering. I wonder if I just have too much reverb on everything. Maybe I just need to turn down the reverb a little bit. Okay, this is not a little bit. I'm turning it down considerably. Yeah, turn the reverb back up. What did I have here? Dark roomy reverb. Oh, whoa, this interface looks different. I don't remember it looking like this before. Maybe I should just turn everything down by like 2 dB. I mean, I don't want the master out to be that loud. So yeah, let me try turning everything down by 2 dB. Just even the reverb. Okay, I should name this something. I'm not gonna. I need to be able to keep track of everything easily. There we go. So anyway, how's your day going? How are you guys' days going? I mean, I know I'm not live streaming, but if anyone happens to be seeing this footage, I guess uh, I'll leave it in. I'll leave that in. Just I hope you all are having a good day. Let's see, is Bogums 11? Come on. Okay. You know what? I'm not exporting for mixing yet, so I think that's good for now. Just let me. I can definitely, now that I've changed those notes, I can definitely hear the bass a little more. Like whenever the guitar isn't playing, I can hear the bass coming through. Let's hear it without the bass. I'm experimenting right now. Stand by. Maybe I should have the bass playing here too, somehow. Maybe I could have it like still be eighth notes, but like playing the same notes that the storm guitar is playing. Hold on. Like let me just. Okay, why is that going so slowly? I remember it being faster before. Anyway, let's see. Control C. One thing I'm grateful for. Control C, Control V. Okay, let's see. Those are not eighth notes. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me solo this real quick. Actually, hold on. I know a faster way of doing this. I shouldn't have deselected this for that reason. And then watch this. Mm, 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 mm-hmm. There we go. What was I about to? Oh yeah. Ooh, that last part sounded kind of weird, but I kind of dig this though. Oh, but I need the bass there too. If there's one thing that you all need to be grateful for, it is for Control C, Control V. uh, it got me through school, now it's getting me through making music. I love it. Okay. Kind of zoned out for a second. What was I doing? Oh yeah, let me see how it leads back into this. it's after this that I need to add another section. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save this just in case something goes wrong. Okay. Now what I want to put after this, I honestly have no idea. But I know I want to put something here. Um, actually, I think I have an idea. Let me just extend this a little more. Jeez. Let's see. Am I really writing this in B minor? I think I'm writing this in B minor. Anyway. Mm. Um, no, don't do that. Actually, hold on. I like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yes. That's one of the rare moments where the a mini thing I put in actually sounded exactly like what I wanted. Oftentimes I have to make some like small adjustments to it. I haven't been doing this for that long, so I haven't gotten to the point where I can like uh, do that with very little mistakes. And let me plug in my computer. Okay, my computer was running out of. I'm running a laptop right now. I've been doing everything on a laptop. Let's see. Let's see. But how does it lead in though? I noticed that right at the last second. for this second, where it repeats, I could put in a part with the bass or maybe with the guitar, but then I'd have to download another audio file. Mm, let's see. Let me do it with the bass anyway. Yeah, just do now, think later. That's my that's what I say. Let's do it. Maybe if I put like the second half up a note. Maybe yeah, two half steps. Maybe seven half steps would be better. That way I hit the that dominant area. Yeah, let's try that. And then I can have this last area go like, let's see this. Maybe I could add in some drums here too. And then as contrast, I can have the guitar loop back at the end of this section. I don't know what I'm doing with the snares right now. I just want them to sound irregular. Don't know how I feel about that. Mm, But how does this part sound alongside the rest of the piece, though? Uh, I want there to be more reverb. tried following this section. Let me see what happens if I just have it loop back to this build up again. I might have to take a break in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't normally happen. I don't normally feel this exhausted while I'm working. This is not normal for me. Okay, okay. Go ahead and all right. Now I need specifically the build up part of this audio file. And I know which one it is because it comes after all of these. There it is. Let me leave one measure of clearance just to be safe. Okay, just to shorten this a little bit. And because, let me just save again. I don't normally feel this exhausted when I'm working. I don't feel this exhausted when I'm making music. This is weird. Jeez. Maybe I'm just rusty? Actually, how does this transition into this part? Yeah, let me take a break. I don't feel like this normally. I'm gonna do something that'll get me like higher energy, and then I'll come back.